I'm back on, people. I'm back using my cell phone. So if you can hear me, please let me know. Yeah, I'm back on. Thank you for coming. Please thumbs up the live. Let me know, folks, if you can hear me. I switched to device and I'm now on my familiar tablet. Not tablet, but phone. So if you can hear me, folks, please let me know. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Having a little trouble this morning. My brain is not up. Very tired this morning, so I'm kind of mixed up a bit. But I'm here. Yes, I'm here, folks. Thanks for coming in, Jenny. And Janet, or Janet, F4Y. Yes, thank you for letting me know. So, good morning, everyone. I hope it's a wonderful morning for you. Hello, my dear sister Vico Real Space. How are you? It's afternoon here now. 1 o'clock, after 1 o'clock. Very warm temperature. And I thank you all for coming. Yes, I hope it's not too warm where you are. Yes, it's very warm here today. I'm not going outside there at all. I'm staying in. I have a visitor. I have someone to visit in the hospital, but maybe I will go tomorrow morning early. Yes. Thank you all for coming. JC008, thank you. Yeah, you won't see me. I may switch later on, but for now, I'm just gonna stay behind the screen here. You all know what I look like already. So thank you all for watching those videos that I posted up. And I try to make them short so it wouldn't take up too much of your time. You notice my latest shopping video, I put it in I put it in two parts. So whoever have the time to watch a part of it can come back and watch the other part. That's how I roll. If it's possible, I try not to make my videos or my lives too long because the internet is filled up now with so many new content creators and they're busy trying to make their watch hours and trying to put out videos. So I don't think I should be making long videos that they have to sit for an hour and a half to watch. Oh, that rabbit. Let me see who's asking me about the rabbit. JC, no, you don't catch wild rabbits. They only come to look for food and they're gone. They're quick. They're quick on their legs, so they don't stick around for too long. I came home yesterday evening and I spot that brown rabbit at the other side of my property. She looked at me and she took off. Yes, yes, she took off so fast. I went around the corner and looked and he or she was gone. They're wild rabbit. That's why the rabbit has that color. Jenny asked about that color. Jenny, I told you that it was a wild rabbit. They come with that kind of a color. The ones that they sell in the pet shops, they're usually white. White and a little black. But these brown ones, I don't know what they are. They could be mixture of some other animals. Yes, that's why they come with that color. Really wild. Yes, and homeless. Yes, please. Give the video a thumbs up, please. And yeah, as you come in. Yes, folks, so I'm still here. Let me see who else is here. So Jenny's here, JC's here, and Vico is probably gone. Yeah, she's a busy lady. So I'm only gonna stay an hour there. I'm not staying for too long because I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Can you imagine, folks? It's 1 o'clock. After 1 and I haven't eaten anything. So I'm gonna have a big breakfast when this is over, but because I promised that I would come at 1 o'clock, I try to show up. But it's such a busy day, folks. I managed to recharge my devices this morning. When I checked it out, it didn't have much power in it, so I tried to charge them up, plug them in. I guess I can't plug them and leave them when I'm not here. So I do it when I'm around. Yes, JC, we use them here everywhere. Everywhere some people eat them. But I don't like. I was working with a bunch of priests one time and he got a rabbit from somewhere. It was already killed, stripped, and he brought it home for me to cook. And that little rabbit, that little thing that he brought home looks like a newborn baby. It curled up and looks like a newborn baby and I couldn't touch it. I told him, no, I'm not cooking that rabbit. He wasn't very happy, but I decided, no, I'm not touching it. So I didn't cook. He was very disappointed. I didn't cook that rabbit for him to have. If he wanted to eat it, rabbit, he would have to go cook it himself. I refuse to cook that poor rabbit. No, I don't like to see that. Terrible looking. Yes, the man wanted to have it for a meal and I refused to cook it. Not cooking any rabbit. Because you see, my uncle's back home in Jamaica, he had a a set of pet rabbits. Beautiful cage, high up cage that he fixed up and put that rabbit in. It was a pair, male and female. And later on, they started having children. So rabbits, they were pets. They were my pets when I was growing up back in Jamaica. So I could not do that. Yeah, I could not do that. Jenny, what do you mean 1 p.m.? 1 p.m. Yes, it's after 1 p.m. here. Yeah, 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Now it's 1:26 p.m. p.m. in afternoon. Yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness. So thank you, Lord, for bringing us here today. We asking you, Lord, to bless us and keep us safely. Touch our minds so that when we do content, we get it right and do it right and say the right things. Yes, Lord. Let help us to say the right things, because sometimes we try to say the right things, but it doesn't come out. It doesn't always come out right. So sometimes that's why I try to not to take it personal when people go into the comment section and they're saying some silly things. You know, they probably didn't mean to say what they have said, but I'm just trying to be patient and to not take it personal. Oh, JC, I go to so many lives, JC, that I don't even remember. I just find myself going there and I watch a bit, and if I don't even finish watch it, I let it run and I will make a comment. I usually make a short comment because sometimes it's not everything I hear and see, so I can't comment on things that I don't see. But to make it safe, I usually just make a short comment. And that's why I put up my topic. I don't know if it came out on this other live here. I will probably have to do it later on. That when people are making comments, they have to keep it short. If they're not sure what the video is about, just keep it simple. Keep it short, and they probably could say that thanks for sharing. Thanks for watching, or thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing is safer. Because if you say thanks for watching and you haven't watched it, then you're deceiving yourselves. But it's best to say thanks for sharing. And some people are saying things that not even related to the video, you know? And it is so short that my videos are so short, so there's no reason for that. And not only that, folks, I don't use thumbnails, because people use thumbnails and what they put in the thumbnails is not what the topic is. So you click on the thumbnail and you're looking and listening to hear what they're talking about, and the subject is totally different. So I'm not crazy about thumbnails. My little videos don't really need thumbnails anyhow, because the video itself is a thumbnail. Oh, JC, are you in Africa? You say it's 8:27 p.m. Oh dear. So that's night. It's nighttime where you are now, JC. Nighttime where you are. 8:27. That sounds like you are in Kenya. Yes, Biko, that's what it is. It's just a clickbait. They pack up a whole heap of things on the headline, make a whole lot of writing up there, and when you go to the video, pure nonsense. All different stuff they're talking about. It's so confusing, and by the time you listen to that, you don't know what to write in the comment because they have 10 subjects that they're talking about. So, thank you all for coming. And I'm just going to keep my videos simple. No confusion, folks. When you come over here, no confusion. Whatever my topic says, that's what you get. There's no confusion. And another thing again, folks, I want to mention to you too. Be careful when you're handing out those blue jackets because a lot of these people come and they get blue jackets. They don't even have any content in their on their channel. They have a channel, but there's no content there. There's some subscription there because they're probably going around and collect subscription, but there's no content. And when they go around to other people's channel, they get the blue jacket, they get more subscription, and yet they have no content. So I am gonna be more cautious when somebody say support this one and support that one. I am just gonna go to the channel and see what is there because you know what, folks? You don't want to get embarrassed because YouTube are contacting you and say that there's no content to this person that you have subscribed to. They don't miss a beat because I've had that before. YouTube contact me and says this person has no content. I felt so bad because here I am like a big fool. Go subscribe to this person and they have no content. So YouTube is not going to have to do that again for me because I make sure even if an O says go to John Brown and support him, I am going to check for myself what John Brown has over there. Okay, so Kenya, they eat their dinner already. Wow. And I don't eat my breakfast yet. You guys are way ahead of us in Canada here. Just after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like a whole day difference, JC. You guys have a whole day difference ahead of us. So you're ahead of us 1 whole day. Yes, Jenny, we have to be careful. Don't. I wonder if they're collecting these subscriptions to give it to somebody, for someone. I wonder. Oh my God. I wonder if they're doing that. Jenny, I wonder if when they collect these subscriptions, they pass it over to somebody or they sell it to somebody. Because I can't understand people going around collecting subscription under their name, under a YouTube name, and they don't have any subscription, any content. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. What kind of racket is going on? Some people will always find a way to work the system in their favor. Wow. Yes, my dear. So we just have to be careful. We just have to be careful. Go see what they're doing over there. I come across a couple, maybe 2 or 3 already. No content. No content. And the time that they're going around, going from one channel to the other, I don't know why can't they take a little time to put up a few content there? I don't understand it. my goodness. They sell it to others. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. I have to be very yeah, I'll be watching out. I'll be watching out. I'll be what? Oh. So this is why sometimes we don't see them on our channels until we go live. They come to get subscriptions. I see. Now I'm getting it. I'm really getting it now. Thanks, Jenny and Vico Real. Now I'm really getting it because I'm still kind of new. So now I'm really getting it. Because if they had a channel, we would have seen them and we would have seen what they're doing, and they would have been popping up on the YouTube front page, and we would have at least have an idea of this channel, no matter how small they are. Because YouTube is, if you guys notice, YouTube is pushing out the smaller content creators. They're all over the front page. They're all over. So if these people had content on their channels, they would be at the front page of YouTube also, because YouTube is pushing us all out. So they don't go live, they don't make content, but yet they end up in everybody else's live stream. So we have to watch out for these people. Yes, Jenny. When they get this up, they disappear. You don't see them anymore. Oh dear Lord. Help us, Lord. I am just asking the Holy Spirit to open my eyes. Open my eyes so that I can see, because this is what they're selling it. They're selling the subscriptions. So they make a channel, but it's a ghost. It's a ghost channel. Nothing is there. Oh, my Father in heaven. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for opening up our eyes. Because I see it and I got a little suspicious, and I've been checking and seeing who have channels and don't have any content in it. Wow. This is a rude awakening. A rude awakening going on. Yes, they disappeared. Hello, Miss Sonia. How are you, darling? How are you doing? Uh-huh. Yes, they're active going around. Not engaging, not a word. They come and they don't say nothing. They're only looking for you to subscribe to them, and then they disappear. Holy, holy, holy. Thank you, Sonia. We're talking about ghost channels. That's the subject this morning, part of it. Subscription and fake channels. Active and not engaging. Wow. That's the right word, Jenny. They're active. They're feathering their nest. And when they're done feathering their nest, they take the eggs somewhere else. When they get this up, they disappear. Well, they won't be getting none from me. I'm not subscribing to none of them. I'm not subscribing to none of them that don't have anything in their channel, on their channel. No content, no subscription. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put up a thing on my channel, in my community thing, and I'm gonna, if they come and see, because they may be searching and see that, oh, this Margaret, she's a nice lady and she's gonna give me subscription. So if they go there and they see what I'm saying, I'm gonna put it in big writing from today when I'm done here. No content, no subscription. I'm not supporting any ghost channel. We have to put a stop to this madness going on here on YouTube. People want to make easy money. They don't want to be content creators, but they want to find a way to make money otherwise. So they can take the subscription and go and sell it to somebody who is desperate. That's why some people get monetized in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, even a day. Even in a day, they have the 1,000 subscription. So now we know where it's coming from. Please remember to thumbs up the live as you come in, guys. Yes, Jenny. They think we are all fools. We are all fools. I'm not a fool. I am not a fool. I may be old, but I'm not a fool. Oh my goodness. I saw you this morning, Jenny, a little bit. You were on live, but all my devices were getting all charged up. The phone was charging, and the other 2 devices were charging, so I couldn't attend any live this morning. And then I was away yesterday afternoon, and I stopped at the shops last night to buy some little bit of food, because I don't go out all the time. So when I do decide to do it, I spend a couple hours and pick up a few little things that I need. Yes, folks, so this is what I've been observing. Some stuff that is going on the YouTube that is not right. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah. Oh, yes, JC. Yes, they're looking for only subscription. They don't want to do anything else. They don't want to do anything else. And they come back. Sometimes they will leave and come back. Sometimes they will leave and come back. If they don't get it right away, they will leave and come back. Hello, Green Nation. How are you this morning, sir? Nice to have you here. We're talking about, well, I decided to talk about subscribers today, and my eyes have been wide open to learn more about what's going on YouTube, Green Nation. And Jenny, she's very smart. She has been paying close attention, just like myself, about these ghost channels. They have no content, but they're going around to live shows collecting subscription. Yes, I've discovered it. I noticed that, and I've been questioning it. And now I bring up the subject, and yes, Jenny realize what's going on also. Yes, they're collecting subscription, Green Nation. So you be careful when you're on your your channels. They run come. Check out the channel that they have. It's a ghost town. It's a ghost town. Yes, yes, yes. So I don't want them to subscribe to me, and I'm not subscribing to them. But they say they subscribe and you don't see nothing because they don't have a channel. Whatever they put up there is a ghost city. Good morning, Flora. Nice to have you here. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Jenny, reminding them to hit the like button. Please do the thumbs up, folks, as you come in. Wow. There is so much for us to learn. So much for us to learn what's going on. They find where there's a will, there's a way. They always find a way to rocketeer everything they put their hands on. Yes, yes, Green Nation, that's how they operate these days. If we could find the ones that are non-content creators, they are the best ones because they find the time to support you. They find the time, especially the big content creators. They don't remember where they're coming from. They don't remember that when they were a little bit with only about 300, 3,000 subscribers, that we were the ones that were taking them. I remember when a certain person was struggling, every live, because we were a little group, we were a little group of us that were connected to him. And one person would have a live, like 2 o'clock, for example. It wasn't very long, maybe they would go an hour. And another one would have their live at 3 o'clock, and we would know who is having the next live, and we would go from one live to the other. And I was a non-content creator at the time, so I was at all of them live, from one to the other. Support, support, support in every way. And all of them some of them become big, some have gone off. I think you are one of them, that Green Nation, that is still around in that group from the pandemic time. Yes, remember the pandemic time? Angie and another late man, forget what his name was. Tony and Angie. Yes, there was a content creator couple, Tony and Angie, and they were so funny. I never missed Tony and Angie. I don't know where they are, but they were really good. And Tony was so tired sometimes, but he was always at other people's channel helping out. I remember one time he says he's not crazy about it, doing sub for sub, because it's so much work. It is so much work because they expect you to still, as they drop a video, you must come over. And content creators don't make content for other content creators. It's for viewers. The content creators only support you because, they know you need the support. But really, the contents are for viewers, not for other content creators. So when other content creators support you, they're doing it from their heart. They're doing it from their heart. Yes, Green Nation. They don't, I don't think they watch the video. They just come and the same thing I was saying before you came along. I was saying that they should not be doing that. They should just say thanks for sharing. Because if they don't watch the video and know all that you're saying in the little short video or little short clip that you put out, why are they talking foolishness? All they have to say is that thanks for sharing. That's all. You have a topic there and they come talking about something else and misleading the others, because then the others who come after, they may glimpse that comment and they will start to talk about the same thing that the first person mentioned. You see? So that's what's been happening. That's what's been happening. Yes, 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 Jenny. Yes, yes, yes. Nothing to do with the video. They come and they talk in foolishness. Yeah, but the non-content creator is kind of hard to find because sometimes they don't go too many places. They stick with their regular content creator. And their content creators, some of them, they're not, it's like they don't want to share their subscription, so their subscribers. They don't want to share their subscribers, so they would not, sometimes they would not mention another channel. Yes, some of them are very selfish.
No new message.
Very selfish.
Hello, it's Mark.
I turn off the phone. Very selfish, my people. Some of them would not mention another channel because they don't want their subscribers to go over there. They must stay a yard, turn a yard. Yeah, it's getting to be a dog eat dog out there, people. Yes, folks, it's not easy. But I'm not worrying myself. I'll just go with the flow, do what I'm able to do. I will just do what I'm able to do, folks. I will just do what I'm able to do. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. But we have to keep our eyes open. I try to get my family. I try to get my family to subscribe because they don't have. I have a large family. They're in the States. Some of them are mostly do Facebook. Ah, I see what's going on. Yeah, so I usually try to get none. Green Nation, I usually try to get none content creators because they will have more time. They'll have a little more time to watch. I have some family there in the States, and I have a few of them that also watch my content, so I don't have to worry about with them because they don't have channels. They don't have channels, so that's good. I don't have to go back and watch anything that they put out because I don't think they have channels. But it's not easy on YouTube, and I'm not gonna worry myself about it. I'll just go with the flow, do what I can, go to the channels that I can manage to go to. There's so many lives this morning I counted. Let me see, I counted about 8 or 9 lives going on at the same time. Yeah, quite a few of them. Quite a few lives going on all at once. That's why I never wanted to do lives because there's so many on the tube, especially on a weekend and nighttime and daytime. Oh my goodness, there's so many because some people don't do any videos. They do lives every day, sometimes 3 times for the day, and that's all they do. They do lives. No videos, just lives. And that's hard on the eyes for an old lady. It's hard on the eyes for an old lady. 'Cause my eyes are not very well. I've so much reading and all kind of stuff over the years, so my eyes are not that good anymore. But I try my best. And it's all from reading and internet and TV. Well, not so much the TV, but mostly the internet. I love internet and I read a lot of stuff on internet. Yeah, I'm a bookworm. I read everything. Read everything I see. I inform myself. I read everything I see because I like to know what's going on. Mm-hmm. Okay, so when they come around, if they even subscribe to you, it's fake. No wonder why. No wonder why I've been seeing in an earlier, not lately. I've been seeing so many subs, and then later on they're all gone, all gone. And then finally, I got a note from YouTube to say that because I subscribe back to that, maybe that ghost channel. As YouTube sent me a note to say that channel that you subscribe to don't have any content. So that's what my eyes are open. And I've started to think hard and say, wait a minute, what's going on here? So, and I've been seeing a few more since then. Mm-hmm. So they give you fake sub, but they take your real one. They run with your real one and they give you in return a fake subscription. I'll be waiting for them. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. Please hit the like button, please. And sub. Thumbs up the live, people. Thank you very much. So I'm going to be here just for an hour. Content creators learn to focus. Yeah, yes, I see that message here. Yes, Green Nation, we all try to do that, but yeah, there's a lot of racket going on. A lot of rackets going on. Yes, Green Nation, I know you always give your full support. You're an honest man. You're a godly man. And you find the godly people don't operate the way how some of these crooked ones operate. Yes, I usually watch the videos completely. Sometimes I even watch it twice. Yeah. Some people don't are not honest. They pretend they watch it and then they start to talk foolishness. They don't have to do that. You don't have to watch nothing that they don't want to watch. Nobody's forcing them to do anything. Uh-huh. Yes, that's what they do. You support them, but they don't support back. Some people. Reader Design. Hi, Reader. Reader Design, thanks for coming. Margaret. Reader. Reader Design. I see you said Margaret. Hello, brother. Margaret is a woman's name. Unless you're referring to some other person also. But Margaret is a woman. It's a woman's name. Woman name. It's a lady's name. And if you see my picture there, no man dressed like that. It's a woman. I don't understand the question here. You from Margaret, brother. I don't understand that, reader. Who are you? Who are you addressing that question to? Must be. Sounds like she's talking to a Green Nation. I don't know. No, we don't give no blue here now, reader. No, no blue jacket over here. If you want to subscribe to somebody, if you have a channel with content, you can take the name of that channel and you can subscribe if you feel like. But I'm not dealing with the blue jacket at this moment. I'm a new person here, and I'm just trying to get acquainted with the live. Matter of fact, trying to get acquainted with everything. I've just started doing live maybe a couple weeks ago, so I will not be giving out any blue jacket until I'm quite used to how to go about doing it. And I'm just gonna ask people, if you don't have a YouTube channel, a real one, not a ghost one, then please do not subscribe to anybody, because they will not be subscribing back to a ghost town. Oh, thank you, Green Nation. Yeah, biggest supporter in every way, Green Nation, in every way. But I don't come and broadcast all my support to people on the internet. Yeah, I am there because I'm retired, and that time in the early pandemic time, my eyes wasn't so bad, but it seemed to be getting a little weird down. But even now, I try and I support a lot of people. but I have to limit myself with the lives only because the prints are so small. I have no trouble with the large prints, but the prints that are so small, and people can adjust it on their devices. They can adjust the size of the prints to make it a little easier for people with bad eyes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes, Jenny, that's what happened. I couldn't figure out what was going on. One at a time I had a whole lot of, and I said to myself, didn't I have about 10 subscription not too long ago? And most of them were gone, only left about 3. And I said, I don't understand it. What's going on? And now I clearly understand what took place. I clearly understand what it was. Yes, Green Nation, the comment that they leave make you open your eyes to say, well, this person did not. They just open their mouth and say something. Open their mouth and they say something. And what they're saying don't make sense because they don't see any evidence of what you're doing so that they can leave that kind of a message. My camera. What's up with my camera? I started out today on on a different device. I started out on a different device and it was giving me trouble. And so I decided to go use my cell phone. So I am on the cell phone right now, Green Nation. So I put the camera on now. As you asked the question, I got back to my senses. Thank you, Green Nation. Back to my senses when you asked about the camera. What's what's up with your camera today, Miss Margaret? Yes, I was hiding behind the screen. So here I come out now, Green Nation. Here I am. That's a little better. So you can see me now. Oh yes, I make some videos, Green Nation, about retiring, but I don't know if people are paying much attention to it because I did a few retirement videos, but people don't seem to be interested in it, so I didn't carry on with anymore. I stick to the regular everyday subjects because they seem to they seem to be of more interest, like the happenings of every day. Like, they love the little food videos that I put out. And I get a lot of views from the small, simple dinners and bake stuff that I put. But I'm going to seriously do a retirement video because I've spoke about retirement already in several of my videos. But I don't know how you prepare. It's a hard video talking about how to prepare for retirement, the Green Nation, because not everyone have the same experience of how to prepare and when to prepare. Because some people are never prepared for anything. Yeah. Some people are never prepared for anything. They never prepare for nothing. And it's my channel is mostly for the already retired people. So if I was catering to the younger people, then it probably would have made sense for me to do more of the videos that related to how to prepare for retirement. But anyhow, I may still do it, but it may not be of interest to the age group that I have on my channel, because my subscribers are from 60 to 65 and up. Yeah, yeah. And in that group, most of them are already retired. Yeah, but I can still do it. I'm gonna think about it, how to prepare. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you for that idea, Green Nation. I'll think about it and I can work on it. Yeah, so I will do that. I will think about it and I will do some videos about maybe a series, maybe a one, two, three of how to being retired and how to prepare for it. Yeah, I can do that. I can certainly do that. Flora. Hello, Flora. I think I saw you before. Yeah, JC and Green Nation. And Hilly, my girl. That's a hard name to call. That looks like an Indian name. My girl. I'm just gonna say my girl. Hello, my girl. That must be an Indian name. Very difficult to pronounce. Oh my goodness, look who I have here. Big Banana, blessings, blessings, Minister Derek. How are you this morning? Nice to see you. Happy New Day. Yes, blessings and blessings. Happy New Day, Minister Derek. You're a busy man now that you have your key to the gospel. Amen. Minister Derek, now that you have your keys to the gospel, you are so busy. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy for you that you've got your Bible now that you can read for yourself. Eruna 200. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you for being here. Big Banana favored. Yeah. Yes, yes, we are blessed over here. Big Banana. Blessed going out and blessed coming in. Oh yes, I'm gonna document that Green Nation about how you live off of your pension. Yes, it's not an easy thing, Green Nation. It's not an easy thing to live off of your pension because you have to set a budget and live within your means to be able to live with your pension. And on top of that, able-bodied people, male and female, they still go out and do a little something, get out of the house. Because I'm retired how many years now? Maybe about 8 years now. And for the 8 years, I've been doing a little, what they call it there now? I work with the agency and they have me doing a companion care job with a dementia patient at a long-term care home. You see in the video where you see I put that video about the long-term care home. And she's there. And I go to the long-term care home and I just sit with her, take her out to the patio, um, where they sit and relax. And she loves to be sitting out there because she gets the sunlight. She loves to sit and get some sun. So I take her out every day now that it's summer. Yesterday I went, Friday. I didn't take her because it was so hot. She wasn't very happy because she was looking forward. She doesn't talk, but she's very alert. She knows what's going on. So I didn't take her because I'm very cautious about the heat stroke. So when it's hot like that, I don't take her out. I leave her inside. So I went there, but I was inside with her, visiting other resident. Yeah, she wasn't happy at all. So if you're still able-bodied and able to do something like that while you retire, 2 days, get out of the house and do something, and the wages is not so bad. It's not a lot, but you get something. You get something. In addition to your pension, you get a little something. Rather than if you were sitting home all day, all week, all year. But it's nice to get out for 2 days. So they wanted to give me more, have me going to cook for some family. I said, no. Get somebody younger. I said, guys, you remember how old I am? No, I'm not taking out all of that. No, I'm retired. I'm only helping out. So they get the message and they leave me alone. So I have the one patient that I go for 2 days, only 3 hours, and I'm satisfied with that. So that's the kind of thing that we can do when we retire. But we have to be in good health, have to be in good shape, because even though it's only 2 days and only 3 hours, I still have to get up, shower, get dressed, eat my lunch, eat my breakfast before I go, and do things in my place here. So it still takes the effort to do so. But thank God I have the energy to do it. And this is why I'm kind of slow with YouTube, because I don't get to do it full time. I'm still doing it part time. Yeah, yes. Yes, so I'll think about it. And as going to the pension, you have to just be very careful because some people can't manage with their little pension that they get. Yes, folks, so this is how it goes. Thank you all for coming. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, yes. Thank you, Big Banana. Derek. And Jenny Blogs. And JC. Thank you, JC. Yeah. So I'm going to make a note of it, Green Nation, and I'll put out that video. That's a very interesting idea. Very interesting idea. But it's not easy. You got to start early. I thank God. I'm not going to let out some of the stuff because if I talk about the retirement stuff now, it would make sense when I do the video. So I'm just gonna write it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. It's not an easy thing because sometimes you prepare for it, but it don't usually go as what you prepared for. Doesn't usually go that way. Thank you, Big Banana. Thank you for watching my videos. And thank you guys for thumbsing up the video, the live. And thank you for coming. Yes, thank you, Big Banana. And everyone here, I think, probably another. Uh-oh. Big Banana. Like, subscribe as you join, as we show love. Yes. And guys, don't forget to go over to Big Banana, Minister Derek. Minister Derek is a minister preaching the gospel. So if you want to listen to the word of the Lord, you can go over to Mr. Derek. Name his channel Big Banana Favored. And he has the message over there that will make you think. Yeah, that will make you think. Yeah. Amazing word. Amazing word. It will change lives and change your thinking. Yeah. A lot of people they retire yet they retire with debt. They retire with a lot of bills still hanging around. You can't have a lot of bills after you retire. You try and downsize before you retire. Downsize. Maybe some people get a smaller house. Some people, let me see now. Make sure that you pay off your bills. You can't always pay off your mortgage, but at least you can reduce some of the bills so that when you retire, you don't have. Uh-oh. You don't have a lot of bills to pay while you retire because you see, when you work, you can always work extra. You can always work extra hours if you know you're planning to do something. You can always use extra hours to meet that need that you have coming up. But when you retire, is one budget, is one money coming in. You know what's coming in, and you're supposed to know what you have going out, the bills that are gonna have to be paid. You see. So you have to be able to manage the money that you're getting. You can't afford to go and start running up your credit card and buying up stuff for Jamaica and sending money to families. You can't do that anymore. Now, when you were working, you were able to do that because, I used to look forward to getting 3 paychecks in 1 month. A few months used to carry 3 paychecks. You get paid 3 times. And I always so much used to look forward to that. Because I know that, okay, I'm going to get 3 paychecks this month. And I'll do this with that one, that with that one, and that with that one. And so it works out very well. But when you're on when you're retired, your pension money is once per month, just once per month, and you can only do so much with that. And there's no extra for you to be sending bars to Jamaica, and every time family members call in the middle of the month or in the middle of the month. So I don't know where they think you expect you to get money at the middle of the month, way down past the middle. All of your money is gone by then because you're retired. You don't have no money coming from nowhere else. And this is why I do my little 2 days, 3 hours shift. It's only 3 hours, but it adds up. For the whole month, it adds up. It depends on how many days in the month. It adds up. So I have that coming in, and I can do what I want to do with that. So you have to be very smart and have some money management skills to be able to manage on your retirement payments. And when you're on a retirement, you can't afford to go out to restaurants and eat all the time, buying fast food here and fast food there. It doesn't work. That kind of thing doesn't work very much when you're retired because it's expensive and you can't always afford that kind of price. You know, it may look funny, but it adds up if you're gonna go 3, 4 times, 3, 4, 5, 6 times for the month and buying KFC and this and that and da 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 da, because you can do it at home. You can buy your chicken and you can do the same recipe. You can do it at home. You can buy your juices and you can blend and make your shakes, all kind of shakes. You can make. Look at me, bought my strawberries there, $2 per package. I can get some ice cream. I can toss some into it. I can have a strawberry milkshake. I can add mango to it. I can add all kind of fruits to it. And that wouldn't cost me a lot, So you have to be wise and you have to know what you're doing. And you have to put it in practice because you're not going to wait until when you're retired to start doing because you don't know how to do it. Got to practice it so that when retirement comes, you fall into that pattern. Yeah, you fall into that pattern. So that's part of how you prepare for retirement. You put those habits in practice. Jenny, yes, he's a minister. He's not I don't know if you could ask him. You could ask Big Banana. I don't think he's a pastor, but he's a minister that he preaches the gospel. Yes, so you could ask him though. Jenny, you could confirm it with, yeah, Big Banana favored. He's Derek. His name is Derek, and he's a godly man. But it's funny. I don't know who. I think it's Vico, or must be Home Builders, had Big Banana on their channel, and I subscribed. When I went over to subscribe to Big Banana, I said to myself, "What kind of name is this?" And I almost didn't subscribe to him because I was thinking something, and I didn't think he was a man of God or anything. Because with the name Big Banana, I wasn't sure what to expect. So I hesitate to click on him, and then I just went by faith, and I click on his name, and to find out that he's not what people may think. That name kind of throw you off. Yeah, but it wasn't so. But I'm glad that I didn't let the name turn me off. Okay. Yes, a lot of home builders people are over here. Big Banana and Hannah Aruna. Yes, they're from Big Home Builders. And I think JC2 is from there. I'm not sure. Yes, quite a lot few people here from home builders. And the first person who introduced home builders, I think it was Vico Real Space. I think that's where uh, home builders came, how I got acquainted to home builders. Yeah, it's a Vico Real. Yeah. So please hit the button, folks, and thumbs up the live as you come in. Yes, thank you, Big Banana, Derek, for watching my videos. Thank you very much. And I'm glad I make them short because now that you're watching, good night, Jenny Vlogs. Thank you for coming. And I'll be looking forward as soon as all my devices charged up, I can tune into your lovely presentation of reacting on your contents. Thank you very much for the work you've been doing over in my section here on the live. And may God richly bless you and open the doors for all your blessings to flow in. Thank you, my dear. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye. Yes, Psalm 23. Oh, yes. Yes, Derek. We can't fear too many things. Mm-hmm. A challenge. Yeah, we have to step out by faith. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Derek. That's why my channel is here like that, sharing my experiences, you know? What's the use of having the experience and can't come out and share it with others that are much younger? Others that are much younger can learn from, and the Bible tells us that. Bible tells us that to teach the younger ones. We that are older should teach the younger ones. So we teach them whether they want to take it or not. You know, it's up to them whether they want to accept it or not. Thank you, Flora, for coming. Thank you very much. Bye bye now. As I was saying, Derek, that even the Bible encourages us to teach the younger ones what we know, you know, because they're too young to know and to have the wisdom that we, the older ones, have. So, because they don't reach our age to get that wisdom. That wisdom comes with age. You have to be at a certain age to get certain wisdom and knowledge. So we, the older ones, we not get those knowledge to keep it to ourselves. We get it so that we can share to the young generation. Yes, we need to prepare. You know that, Derek. The young people get some money today and they will spend all of it today. And then tomorrow they're looking around and calling on everybody to give them some more money because they spend it all in one day. They don't think about tomorrow that, okay, I'm going to leave some to buy my lunch tomorrow. No, some do it because they learn from their parents and families around them, but some don't. Even if they have families around that teaches them, they don't listen. Give them some money and they spend everything and looking for more the next day. Like it's picked up on the street. And they want to get name brands. I can't understand about this name brand mentality because these name brands are created by the rich people. They go to China and they go to these little sweatshops and get those poor Chinese people, pay them very little to create these garments and these sneakers, and they stamp their names on it, and they're charging $500 for one pair of sneakers, and the poor people are stretching their necks to go and buy these $500 and $400 name brand sneakers. The quality is not even good because it's made in a rush over in the Chinese country shops. And they pay these poor people very little to do the job. And they get the bigger portion of the money. And you'll find the poor people will spend their last few dollars that they have to buy a name brand sneakers. Yes, yes. And alcohol, they spend it on fancy name brand alcohol. I never see anything like that. Even alcohol, the big fancy expensive name brands, they go for that. And then when they're old and gray, somebody has to bury them. They come to YouTube, they come to all different places for GoFundMe. They come for GoFundMe. And all their money over the years go for fancy name brand alcohol and fancy name brand sneakers and clothing. And not even a penny towards a life insurance that can take over the expense of a funeral. It is so ridiculous, folks. Like a little $40 per month for our insurance policy. It's too much. They can see that it's needed. Yeah, the drugs, that's what's going into their heads. So they can't think straight. They have to sample all the drugs that are out on the street, turn them into mad men and mad women. Because you don't know, some of these drugs, you don't know what they're mixing it with. Mixing it with all kind of chemicals and fly up in their heads, turn them into mad people. It's just awful. Turn them into mad people. Yes, it's nothing better, Derek, than to stay with the Lord. When we are on the Lord's side, He will guide us and keep us and lead us into the right direction. Yes, Derek, a whole lot of sickness brought on. A whole lot of sickness brought on by they do it themselves. They do this to themselves because the alcohol is so strong that it damages the liver, it damages the kidney because these body parts are so sensitive, so delicate, and some of them are not even having any water in it. They may put a couple ice cubes and they swallow it very strong. Damages the kidney, damages the liver, and they die very young. Yeah, bad chemicals. Bad chemicals. And the others that have seen all of it, they will not learn from it. Welcome back, Vico Real Space. So I usually go for 1 hour, but because I started a little late playing around with the devices, I am going to go a few minutes longer, and it'll be about an hour and a half of live stream. So thank you all for coming. And if you don't see me, I am gone. I'm gonna wrap it up in another 3 to 4 minutes. And I really enjoyed this live this morning. Lots of interaction. That's what make the live become live. It's the interaction. One person cannot do a live. Have to have interaction. So thank you all for taking part, for being a part of it. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I'm a life that's been changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I'm so glad that you came. So I'm going to be leaving pretty soon, folks, and thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming, and may the Lord bless you all on your way in and on your way out. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And try and keep yourself cool. Drink a lot of water. Stay out of the heat. And don't get heat stroke. Yeah, stay out of the heat, people, and drink a lot of cold water. I thought I turned off that phone. I know I turned off that phone. Excuse me, folks. I know I turned off this phone. I don't know why it's still. Sorry about the interruption, folks. Every time I'm doing a live or a video, the phone usually, and I turn it off. I don't know how come it's still ringing. Oh dear Jesus. And some people don't get it. They insist and keep calling. They call and they don't see your answer. They keep calling. They don't realize that you may have been doing something and you can't get to the phone at that moment. They will call and call and call and call. 3, 4 times. So annoying. They can't use their brains to realize that something she's not able to take the phone at that time. So I always pray that the Lord give me a little patience to deal with these kind of people. Don't think. They think they're the only one in the world that needs attention. So, folks, I'm gonna go off now because I'm starving. I have not eaten all morning, and I don't think I can go much longer without eating something. So, good night, everyone. Good day, everyone. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you again another time. Maybe sometime this week I will come again and try to do a live if I get a chance. I might be a little busy, but I will try. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you, Vico. Thank you, JC. Thank you, Green Nation. Thank you, Jenny Blog. She's already gone. Thank you, Derek. Big Banana, Favored. Thank you very much. Thank you, Flora. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And I will see you again somewhere, sometime. Bye bye now.